What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. At the end of 2019, Riot announced that their new mobile game, League of Legends Wild Rift, just the League of Legends that you know and love from the PC, now onto your mobile phone, was in the making and would be coming out in the year 2020. Now, at the time, we didn't get a ton of specifics. They didn't give us a ton of information other than that it was coming and you should be excited about it. And a ton of people really did get excited. They got really hyped up because obviously League of Legends, one of the most popular games in the world, them releasing a new game, them releasing a mobile game, it's going to be really interesting to see how awesome the game is, how fun it can be, and what they can really do in this new space of mobile gaming. But now, obviously, that was 2019. It's 2020 now. We're into the new year. So I wanted to kind of take a chance to now look at all the information that's come out about the game. Everything that we know, everything that we don't know, everything that I'm speculating about, everything, my thoughts and feelings about the game in general. And if you stay till the very end, I'm also going to be giving my predictions for when this game is going to be released. An official release date has not been announced yet, but I have my best guess and my opinions and all that great stuff. And you guys can obviously give yours as well. So definitely stick around to the end of this video because there's going to be a ton of information about this. And if you're interested in League of Legends, if you're interested in Wild Rift, then this is going to be a great video for you. But just real quick, I just want to mention that we've been making a ton of content on this channel recently, and it seems that people have really been liking it. I've been making all different kinds of videos, educational content, informational content, stuff I find interesting about the game, all things related to League of Legends. So if you like what I've been doing, if you enjoy me, if you enjoy my content, definitely subscribe to this channel, stay up to date on all of our latest videos, all that great stuff. Leave a like on this video so I know which kind of videos you guys like, which kind of videos you guys don't, and also just as a way to support me. And finally, the final best way to support me is over at my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/I_am_germ. If you want to support me in any of these ways, those are your options, and those are the ways that I would really appreciate it. Now, with that being said, let's get right into this video today, which is League of Legends Wild Rift, everything that we know as of January 5th, 2020, now that we are in the new year. So first up, Wild Rift, they've announced that it is going to be the League of Legends that you know and love from the PC on your phone. It's going to be largely the same game. They're trying to keep that same great, classic, iconic League of Legends feel. However, the game is going to be faster, the map is going to be a little bit different, and the game is going to be streamlined. They want game times to be 15 to 20 minutes. I think this change makes a lot of sense. I think it's great. I think this is something that they definitely needed to do. When you go to sit on your phone, you're not trying to get into a 40, 45 minute, 50, 60 minute game. You want something fast paced, especially because some of the mobile audience is probably going to be a little bit younger people as opposed to the PC gaming audience, which is a little older with more time and stuff. So having a more in-your-face, fast-paced, streamlined game, I think is a great decision. And I think it's going to make the game really popular for a lot of people because League of Legends is a big time commitment. It's a really demanding game, and that's a reason people love it. But if you are looking for a little something different in between your games or late at night after you've gotten off your PC or whatever, and you want a fast, fun experience that's still the League of Legends that you love and enjoy to play, having a fast version of that would really be awesome. That's something I'm really excited for. Having those fast, streamlined games, I think, is going to be awesome. Also, they've announced some of the champions that are coming out. They announced that it's going to be all familiar faces, which I think it had to be like that. They're going to be starting out with releasing 40 champions that are already in the League of Legends games. Some people are asking for them to make exclusive Wild Rift champions and stuff. I don't think that really makes sense for Riot. I think people who play the PC game would be really upset if there was champions that were only available on Wild Rift and weren't available on the PC. So I don't think that's really going to happen anytime soon. But I think by starting out with 40 champions of varying difficulties, they have everything from like really easy champions like Lux to they have like Yasuo and Riven. I'm going to have the full list of the champions up on the screen so you guys can check all that stuff out. But there's all different kinds of champions. So even if you want something more mechanical, something a little more crazier, something more in your face, they have that. If you want simple options while you're first converting to mobile and everything, they have that too. But there's definitely still that ability to get really into the game and really learn a bunch of combos and stuff because these champions are going to have their same abilities. Riven is still going to be Riven. She's still going to be crazy to play, and seeing people pull that stuff off on the phone is going to be really incredible. Obviously, some of the abilities are going to be tweaked. There are going to be minor changes to the game. I've heard of a few things already. Ash's ultimate, you can like direct it while it's in the air, like Yumi's Q. Also, Miss Fortune's Q is now going to be a skill shot rather than a click on. So there's going to be some changes and optimizations made to get it onto the phone, but I think that's expected. That's completely normal. I don't think that's anything crazy or absurd. But I think it is really exciting that there's going to be 40 champions that are already in League of Legends. You're going to have some of your favorite champions, but it's also going to make for great content releases for the weeks and months after the game comes out because thinking a new champion, they're going to have so many new champion options to release, so new content's constantly going to be coming out. It's going to keep the game fresh. It's going to keep the game really exciting. Also, there is going to be ranked in it, which is awesome. I think that's something that people really love about League of Legends, a competitive aspect. So having ranked on the phone and coming to the consoles and everything, that's going to be great. Also, skins are going to be in the game. that's, you know, a favorite, a classic of League of Legends fans, having the really dope skins. It seems like the skins get better and better from Riot and their team every single year. Having that stuff on the phone, it's going to be a chance for them to make a ton of money, but it's also going to be a chance for people to buy the skins that they know and love, and also support the game in a really easy way, and also get something very, very rewarding back. You're getting like literally a piece of art back for your money, and it's a great way to support Riot Games as well, because obviously the game is going to be free. That's part of their business model. Also, the best thing about League of Legends Wild Rift, and why I think it has a chance to be really successful and really popular, is it's not going to be pay to win. It's just like League of Legends, where you can unlock all the champions, all the runes, all the items, everything in the game for free. You obviously are going to have the option to buy champions to unlock them faster, more easily, and stuff like that. But if you're willing to grind or just play a couple of champions and everything, you are not going to have a competitive disadvantage getting into the game without spending money, which I think sets them apart from a lot of mobile games, because if you've played mobile games, you know that a lot of that shit is pay to win. It's really stupid. It's frustrating, but that's not going to be League of Legends Wild Rift. It's going to be a very competitive game with a ton of competitive integrity, and I think that is awesome. So finally, that's a lot of the information we know. Also, we know that there is going to be items, there is going to be runes in the game. We have screenshots for that stuff as well. It's obviously going to be a little bit dumbed down versions, more simple versions, but the game will still have a ton of ways to get in depth with, as far as, you know, builds, runes, all that stuff. You know, having chances to differentiate yourself between other players and really kind of min-max strategies and all of that stuff, which is going to be very, very awesome. But that's pretty much a lot of the information we have now. Other than that, we don't have a ton of information. We know that it has been released for like pre-registration on the Google Play Store, but not yet in the Apple App Store. To me, that means the game is not going to be coming out in the immediate future. I would say probably not in Q1 2020, because I don't think the game is just going to come out on Google first. I think they're not going to release it on phones until it's ready to come out on both Google and the Apple iPhones. Obviously, iPhones are a huge, huge market to tap into for mobile gaming. So I think that means it's going to be a little bit delayed. But finally, my predictions for the release date, they have not announced a release date yet, but Riot loves these big, big announcements. They had a really unique case with the 10-year anniversary announcements, because that was an event that they kind of set up on their own, since it was the 10-year anniversary. But other than that, they tend to make a lot of big announcements at, you know, big times in the season, like LCS Finals, MSI, Worlds. They love to make big announcements for that. So for me, that brings them to really two main opportunities to make a huge announcement: MSI and Worlds. It wouldn't really be an LCK or LCS or LEC championship or anything like that, because it is such a global international thing. So I'm sure they want as many eyeballs on it as possible, and they need the whole world to be involved. So kind of my prediction is actually, I bet they're going to announce a lot more for this sometime during MSI, maybe during the MSI Finals broadcast, but for sure during the MSI Knockout stage is what I'm predicting, at least. So I think the game, and that usually happens in around May, so I think they could make some kind of May announcement like that to eventually have a release in something like June, which I think would be a very great time as everyone's getting out of school, getting ready for the summer, having a ton of hours to sink into a brand new game. But in the end, that would be my prediction. I think Worlds would also be another time that they could do this, but I think that's a little too late into the year, because they have also announced that the console game is going to be coming out shortly after they get it onto phones. But some people are thinking that they want to get that out in 2020 as well, and if they wait till November to release it on the phones, one, that's making people wait a ton of time. People would probably be getting a little antsy for it at that point. And then the console game wouldn't be coming out till 2021. So in the end, my prediction is going to be for around a June release for this game. But that's purely speculation. That's just kind of me making an educated guess with a lot of the information I have from Riot in the past and from what I think they're going to be doing going forward. But definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What are your guys' predictions for when this game is going to be coming out? Also, drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Again, subscribe to stay up to date on all of my latest stuff. Use those ways. You can support me if you like my content, if you enjoy me, if you want to help me out. Yeah, subscribing, checking out my Twitch, all that great stuff helps me out a ton, and I definitely really, really do appreciate it. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I see you guys all in the next one. Until then, peace.